SDU here. There's a thing of old school technology here. As you look, this is known as Sony old school technology, pretty old, and not YouTube compatible in any means. Matter of fact, the video off this is the battery, brand new battery. Lucky, you know what? Know how to find the battery? Very hard indeed. And I'm going to rewind the old school technology here. This rewind button here. Just like any other VCR, we're going to rewind the tape now. Now the tape is rewinding on this. Now, talk about old school, and this is the new school. Now, old school technology. You know what? Sometimes I prefer the old school over the new school any day. Because you know what? Not YouTube compatible. It's like, oh God, the things these old school camera can do are quite a lot. Just compared to what new school do here. If you look here, there's the video scope in here. Unfortunately, for the scope ain't that great, but you can do this. Do all kinds of things. Exposure. And here is where you got your exposure controls. And then here, I can increase, decrease exposure. Not like, the new stuff I'm using now. It's not as good as the older stuff like this. When they made this back in 1980s, it was well made for the time. Huh. Man, goes to show when make stuff well. Now I'm going to hit record button here. I'm going to record something with it. Now I'm on to the record cycle here. I'm going to start to record in about 2 seconds here. Now I'm recording with this old school technique here. What I'm recording here, take a look. I am recording the stove, actually. I'm looking at the stove, and now looking at the fridge. But I wanted to record stuff. But unfortunately, not YouTube compatible, so I'm going to stop the recording. Now, this is the stop button here. This is what I'm going to do is stop the recording there. Then there's 2 ways of stopping the recording. Do this, you press this button here, flip it over to this here. But you know how old this thing is? So 25 years old. It's going strong. It's the oldie but a goodie. One thing with this camera here, one thing with old Sony Handycam, 20-year-old Handycam. Finding batteries for this thing is really hard. Only getting them, I had to buy batteries over Central America. Matter of fact, hang on this one. I really don't want to give it back to a person, but if he did good on his face and roast, and I'll give it back to him then. But unfortunately, person's name I cannot amount to you on YouTube land because it goes against the So he'll get back eventually, but right now you might possess him until he finishes the sentence, and you can appreciate it more. Because they're pretty old, very delicate. Really old camcorder. My God, don't make them like they used to. Now, if you're wondering, there's a time up here and date. Now I turned the thing off, but you can get extended battery here. Now, finding batteries, what it is with these, the focus on these, the focus chip for this is built into the battery here. The focus chip is built into the battery. Use it, Sony MP68. This is lift. You got old nickel cadmium battery. Best thing to do, get rid of this and get a nickel hydrate. This is an extended nickel hydrate battery here. Built-in focus chip right inside the battery. When your focus starts going on these, it's not your camera, it's the battery. The focus chip is built into the battery, not into the camera. See, when anything built mid-80s onwards, they built the focus of the camera. Anything today is smaller battery than that. The focus chip is built into the camera now. Back then, they built into the battery, not in the camera. So, when the focus chip wears out, battery wears out, the focus don't work. That is why some video not. The color in this modulation chip is inside the camera. Unfortunately, that color modulation, you cannot get a replacement for that. But the focus part of it, yes, it's built into the battery. You'll get a new battery and that fix the focus problem right there, because the battery had the focus chip built into it. Now, as you look at this old camera, I like it in one way. It has many good features. You can do a lot of stuff with it. I can take it and go places and film stuff, put on VHS video tape. But thing is, it's good for that. It's good for using test videos, text and acting, using playback the tape with too. Sometimes I prefer using this over the regular camera any day. So, sometimes like this over my cell phone, we get better megapixel of this one over a cell phone camera any day. Matter of fact, I just may use that to check out, to do some stuff later this summer. Might take it to Algonquin Park this summer. Do some filming at the social justice. You put on videotape right there. Fortunately, the color won't be that great, being black and white and stuff, but you can I'll let them know that when I do that. Okay, so this is a scoop on this camera. Well, if the person behaves himself, they'll end up in jail for something too. He'll get it back, but right now I'm holding it for him until he finishes. This person, individual, finished the sentence handed down by her queen courts. Okay, so now this is a coupon. Sony Handycam. It's an old model, but still viable. And if you do get one, and you're looking for batteries for this, contact Becky Columbus, Silver City, called in Fairmount, California, Kyoto Drive. You can get batteries and get chargers through Silver City America Incorporated on Kyoto Drive. They'll be even glad to sell your battery. You got one. You trying to find battery? Go there. They got them in stock. You can buy extended or not, and get replacement chargers and some part. But you cannot get a focus chip for the camera. You cannot get a color oscillation chip. Unfortunately, that part no longer made. But the other parts of it are still available. So, if you're wondering, that's what I recommend for you there. You need a battery need MP68 battery for Sony Handycam. You don't know where to get it. Give Silver City America a call. I'd be glad to sell you a battery. And power supplies. Glad to sell you a battery and new chargers if you need one. Looking one, that's where I had to go. Can still make them. Just gotta know where to get them. Not till you don't get them. Silver City America has them. They're on Kyoto Drive in Fairmount, California. That's a long ways. Came today. So, this is a scoop on the Sony Handycam where you can get the batteries for an older machines like this. So, tell yours. And next YouTube video will be something better.